half years of age, Courtney Bell was homeless. He talked about stories where he ate out of the garbage can. And at times he even lived in shelters. Courtney Bell has also seen domestic violence, but you know what? He did not let that hold him down. Courtney shook off the devastation of poverty, and he became a young man, not that other people wanted him to be, not that what statistics wanted him to be, but what he dreamed about being. And so right now, we want to give our Youth Advocate Award to Courtney Bell, founder and executive director of People First Foundation. Can you please stand up?
I promise I won't be too long. I also promise that we're going to just have your focus for a moment. There's something for everyone in this room. First, I just want to give all the glory and honor to God. Thank you for ordaining this moment. Thank you for bringing me out of those dark places. Thank you for the brook and the road you've sent me throughout my life, the different champions and leaders and men and women that cared about me. That's all the best out of me. And I just love you, and I just thank you for that, Lord. In Jesus' name, amen. First, I would like to thank a couple of organizations. I would like to thank a handful of people that are here actually today. They have no idea the effect it had on my life throughout this process. And then I'd like to share just a small segment of what happened to me, a small moment in my life. I'd like to thank the Doctors' Wives of Northern Nevada. They were my first big sponsor. I just wanted to thank them out loud, and I appreciate that. I'd like to thank Pathfinders Children's Ministry. We do a Bible lesson together. We feed kids that are homeless, that live in motels. And we tell them that, you're going to be great one day. You can win in life if you choose to. Just keep the faith, work hard, and get your education. And I've been with them for the last 6 years. And I'd like to thank Jan Evans Juvenile Detention Center for allowing me to preach the gospel to kids that want the opportunity to do better in life, that want to rise to the occasion of life. Let's thank them as well. But to achieve a level of significance such as this, apparently you don't do it by yourself. There's wisdom, guidance, several different challenges along the way. And there's a handful of people that I would like to thank. And if you're one of those people and you're here tonight, would you please just at least stand for us and just wave? This first person has no idea that I'm going to actually thank her. But this person, success is something you attract. People at the higher different levels, what they do is they bring you up to that level. And this lady has brought me up to so many different levels with opportunity to meet people that have change and influence. I just wanted to take this time to thank her for all the different opportunities for the last 6 years or so she's provided for me. And that woman is Angie Taylor. I never forget. I appreciate you so much. This is one of my mentors. I'm not sure if he's here tonight, but I wanted to thank him as well. Because I started working at Taco Bell. I worked 3 jobs, and I double majored and I minored, and I didn't even have a car. And this person told me, you just hold on and keep fighting. It's not easy, I'm not going to lie to you, but you just keep fighting and you're going to make it. And that man is Dr. Reginald Chin Stewart. I just wanted to say thank you out loud. He's at the University of Nevada. He's the director of the Center for Student Cultural Diversity. I guess this is where I get emotional. This person, if I've been in this person's office 40 times, I've been in his office at least 400 times. Looking at the different programs and social services that we can provide. Where are the homeless kids? Where do they live? How can we better serve them? Throughout the years, at least for the last 7 years. Daryl Fainster, where are you at? Thank you. Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. Thank you, sir. You have no idea how many units of service we provide, and I just want to say thank you. This person is no longer with us, but he made time for me when he didn't have to make any time for anyone, because he was the head of an organization, but he did. And he taught me that there's nothing wrong with being aggressive. And I saw how he led by example. And I just wanted to say thank you, and I love you. And I just thank for all those chances that you gave me, the knowledge that you shared with me of how to be an administrator. And no one actually knows that I had this relationship with this person. And that person is Milton David Glegg. And I just want to say thank you all for him. He was a great man. He was a great man. When I was 13, I lived in a homeless shelter with my mom. My mom was right there. I'm gonna finish up here. But you know what? You guys have no idea what it's like to walk in another person's shoes unless you're that person. And then for 5 years, I was homeless. And for 4 years, we ate up a trash can. I don't know my father. I don't know his name. But I met a man that was like my father for 2 years. And he taught me you only get out of life what you put into it, nothing more, nothing less. He worked at the middle school that I attended at the time, and he was a janitor. And he also did side work as a handyman. And he's the reason why I do what I do. And that man, his name is Lester Moulton. I just wanted to thank him out loud. I just appreciate him so much. And so why am I here? What I do is, me and a team of people, we teach kids, you only get out of life what you put into it. Nothing more, nothing less. And that you are not a victim. No matter what happens to you in life, you are not a victim. I want to share one story and I'm finished. Because I have so many stories, but I'm finished. A 7-year-old boy and his 5-year-old brother, his mother and father told them, wait right here and we'll be back. And they never came back. Never came back. His grandmother took him in, and on his 18th birthday, I kid you not, she said, congratulations, you're 18 years old, guess what? It's time for you to go. She kicked him out the day of his birthday. He got into drugs. He didn't want much out of life. He didn't have any hope. But then one day he found the church. He built a relationship with the Lord. But he was still homeless. I've been working with this kid for over 5 years, and I promised myself, if one of my kids ever become homeless, I'm going to take him in my home. To this day, he lives with us right now. Right now. He lives with me and my mother. He lives in our home right now. He has a job. He's off drugs. He has a vision and direction for his life to go to college, and he's already in the process. And that's what we teach. You only get out of life what you put into it, nothing more, nothing less. And like I said earlier, you are not a victim. No matter what happens